Hello everyone, my name is Camus and today's coming episode number 48 of our TH15 Level 1 to Max series. For today, you can see that basically I have lots of not too much gold, not too much elixir. Let me have the progress phase and talk about it in between the episodes. So in the previous episode, I believe I maxed out the Valkyries, so no more levels for that. And basically, I don't have to worry about the Dark Elixir troops. I'm still considering whether to use the Druids or anything, but Apprentice Warden is one of the common features, one of the common troops in the Root Rider army that I will be using probably. And let me go into Blacksmith. In fact, there's one thing that we have to consider as well, but I will do it later on. So as you can see in the Root Rider army, I have healers and Apprentice Warden. So, and also for the Road Champion, she's going to be using the Haste File. So that's going to be the case, and basically I deleted the army that uses druids because I feel like the healers looks a little bit better to me, and it looks better for me. So also, therefore, let's try to think about whether it's a haze file, maybe perhaps. Oops. So let's go into here, and I guess there's no more ores over here. Well, there are some ores in the future, but not for now. But let me just go ahead and get the Dark Cloud first, which is the equipment that I can get. And over here, oh, actually, I can purchase the Spiky Ball using 1,500 gems. That's kind of expensive, but you know what? That's actually going to be pretty good because that's basically the only epic equipment that I miss out. So, anyways, but the problem is that 1,500 gems can also be used here, so that's the issue. But I guess maybe let's just get the spiky ball anyways, because in this case I don't have to worry about any of the epic equipment that is missing that I may need to use, because the spiky ball is actually a really good hero equipment for the Barbarian Kings, which is like it can be used in most attack strategies, and therefore maybe let's just get it anyways. I mean, for futures, maybe I will have some time to use this. But anyways, let's just go ahead and upgrade Haste File, because this is definitely needed if I want to do the World Champion charge, because I can definitely take advantage of the Haste File. I'm not sure whether the level 9 is going to be sufficient. I may need to do some more search online to check whether what is the minimum level for me to use the Haste File, so that I can get the best value. Anyways, maybe let's go and farm some loot first. Okay, so here I have a pretty solid amount of loot, but mainly in terms of Dark Elixir and also gold. But this is channel 17, which is going to be really, really challenging. The Fire Splitters pointing over there. Now, the problem is that the Eternal Tomb rework just dropped not long ago, and therefore I have to get used to it, so that I have to promptly use it a little bit closer to the town hall, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. So E-Drag can change to the air sense, but the problem is that I can't get out range from the air defense. Let's try to use some depth collectors over there to take out the Dark Drill, and then everything is basically set. So let's try to use E-Rack over here, medium increase as well. Okay, so let's wait a little bit. Let me try to use a Flat Blow over here. Rage, Double Rage, Warden ability, limited ability as well. In this case, the Hatchments are protected in the Warden ability anyway, but the Flame's not. So, anyways, it reaches Town Hall because it's close enough, and therefore I try to go for somewhere that's closer to the Town Hall right now. Because otherwise the Bloom cannot reach Town Hall. So that's what happens after the rework. And let's see where I do things. Okay, so over here I think the Stones, the multi-arch tower, really nice. Depth got, oh no, the Depth Collector got wrecked by the Fire Splitter. That's not good. The Monolith has been wrecking my E-Tracks too, but I forget to use. Oh no, oh no. The Fire Splitter got to Queen. No. Oh, I forget to use the free spell on the E-Drax. Come on. No. What? Is it on my queen or my clone queen? Oh, it's on my clone queen. Then I will probably, well... No. I forgot to use my freezes. Here's the 2 stars. I got a little bit more Dark Elixir than how I was supposed to get because of the deck collectors that getting those Dark Elixir drills. Anyways, I guess let me just go and do an attack. Hopefully it's going to be a 3-star. And here is actually already a really solid amount of loot. Like literally, this is already really solid. And all the Dark Elixir drills at the bottom, well, let's try to use 1 E-Drag on the side, and then, this is tricky. Let me try to use the RC over here to try to take out the defenses only, and then my depth collectors can take out the loot. Oh, test. That's problematic. Let's try to use some depth collectors over here. We try to grab as much loot as possible because it can double the amount of loot, which is going to be really nice. More Teslas going on. Well, it's fine, I guess. Oh no, depth collectors are actually getting wrecked for the minion prince. Well, the depth collectors are going for the gold storage. That's not ideal, actually. I want them to get the Dark Elixir. Anyways, let me start E-Drags over here on the other side, minion prince as well. The queen, okay, should be fine over there. Double rage, battle as well. Oh no, the clone queen, don't steal the Dark Elixir. Oh no, the E-Drags, don't steal the Dark Elixir, bro. Oh no. I wanted the depth collector to take all the Dark Elixir over there so that I can double them all. But the problem is that the E-Drags go for the clone queen going for it that I cannot even control. It's completely out of control. And I kind of missed out quite some Dark Elixir because of that, which is kind of unfortunate. I forget to use my minion prince ability somehow, but this is definitely not a good angle for that. Well, these are some awkward angles minion prince with. Okay, so let's try to use ability. Luckily, it doesn't go for Elixir Collector. Otherwise, the ability is basically freezing and slowing down the Elixir Collectors. Well, it's going to be useless. Anyways, I guess it's coming to the end here already, so it's basically a 3-star. Pretty nice stuff, and I got 22,000 Dark Elixir with this attack. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Even though I didn't double all the Dark Elixir, I still got a ton. Let's see what I should do. So in fact, I can do 3 Dark Elixir drills to level 10. I guess let's just do it, because the healer upgrade, if I didn't remember wrongly, it's going to be extremely cheap, so I don't have to worry about that. So let me move the Dark Elixir drills all the way to the other side of the map, because this is absolutely going to be max. And well, let's put it over here so that it's a little bit better, because I usually put it in that way. And let's just adjust things a little bit. Let me put some CC troops for later. And over here for the healers, let's upgrade the healers first to level 2, and I'll do as much levels as possible in between the episodes. Okay, so I have mainly onto the gold. Oh, the Dark Spell Factory actually have an extra level, but anyways, let me hop into the pet house and see the prices. Well, I guess let's upgrade the Minion Prince plus the Phoenix. I think that I can afford that, and that's basically better, in my opinion. Because the Phoenix getting 1 extra level is going to give 1 extra second of replies. And I'll let 1 builder for 18 million gold. The only upgrade that can use that much loot is basically a Town Hall. Well, I guess let's do some boring upgrades. 2 million only, but Elixir Collectors, because I just want to do resource buildings. And perhaps let me go for some convert some golden elixir for future healer upgrades that I will need to do in the 20 episodes, and then I can just spam the walls over here, spam the loot on the walls, just like that. it's just basically a pure spam, and like I'm just spamming everything here. And then I'm just gonna upgrade an elixir collector, and we just still have 1 million gold left. Well, it's fine, I guess. So let me just do like this so that I can have everything finished. Blacksmith, I already spent all the ores at the beginning of the episode. So I guess that's pretty much for today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, if you like today's videos, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for future content. And I will see you in the next video.